Good morning, everybody. We just had a whirlwind of a morning. I just got Carter off to school. Now I'm at the dollar store. I need to grab a couple of things here. Today is going to be a crazy day. We have a lot of stuff to do because I leave for London in 2 days. This is like going to be really hard for me to leave my babies. My breast pump broke, so I'm waiting to get a new one in the mail. I just got my passport in the mail. So I have been waiting for it because I had never changed my name on it from my maiden name. Even though we were married 5 years ago, we haven't been out of the country. So I was so nervous. Getting that in the mail yesterday was like heaven sent because I had been calling. I paid for expedite. It was just crazy. So I'm glad that's over with. So now I just need to pack and clean and cook. And by all means, I know that my husband is 100% capable of taking care of the house and the kids and cooking and cleaning because he does all of that on a daily basis. But for my own personal self, I want to leave him with the least amount of stuff to do. And I want to make sure they're fed. They're as in Chris, because I know he's going to be the babies. But like, I still want him to have some home cooked meals. So I'm going to try to work on that today. And I don't know. I'm gonna insert my to-do list right here because it's crazy. Yes, that's a long list of things to do, and I know a lot of you are probably like, I saw therapy on that list. Well, I've actually been going to therapy for 3 months now since one of my best friends, Brianna Kay, told me about BetterHelp.com, and I'll tell you all about that, but today's video is actually sponsored by BetterHelp, and I'm going to just tell you it's exactly what it is and what it has done for me and reasons why I go to therapy. So all it is you go online to BetterHelp.com. I have all the information in my description box, but you can pick your counselor. I picked mine. All counselors have been qualified and certified by their state's professional board after successfully completing the necessary education, exams, training, and practice. So while their experience and expertise and background vary, they all possess at least 3 years and 2,000 hours of hands-on experience. So that is really helpful too. I chose my counselor based on a couple of different things. Under every single counselor, there's a list of what they specialize in. So I picked a counselor that specialized in everything across the board, but one of the things that was really important to me was that my counselor has a background in parenting. So the counselor that I chose, she does parenting classes and things like that, as well as everything else that a counselor would do. But she's really helped me a lot because I was having a lot of trouble with Carter. And just, you know, it's not, I'm sure everybody has trouble with their toddlers, but I kind of just didn't know, like, he's my first baby, like, how exactly to be handling some of the things he was going through or his tantrums and things like that, and she's helped me so much. I definitely think there is still, to this day, even though it's 2019, some people have, like, a stigma about therapy. I do not, and I think it's amazing to go to therapy, especially if you are a busy mom like me. When I talked to my counselor, one of the main reasons I chose BetterHelp.com was because you can do it through messaging, you can do it through video chat, you can do it through phone calls. So I've done it through phone calls because that's what I'm most comfortable with right now, but there has been times where I couldn't make the phone call because Ella wouldn't sleep and things like that. So I was able to just message back and forth with my counselor while I was nursing Ella to sleep or holding her, just dealing with that kind of stuff. So it really works out for someone who's busy or somebody who's just not comfortable going face to face, because I know a lot of people are like that, but it's the same outcome as going to therapy, but it's just from the convenience of your home, and that really, really sold me. The sign-up process is insanely easy. All you do is go to BetterHelp.com and you fill out a quick little survey that is like your age and some reasons that you're seeking out therapy, specific things that you're looking for. For example, if you want to talk about religion in your therapy and things like that. Within 24 hours of completing that survey, you are paired with a therapist. However, you also have the option to choose your own therapist, like I said. You can also change your therapist at any time. That is not a problem. So you don't have to worry about, like, oh gosh, what if I choose this therapist and they're not working out for me? Absolutely, you can change a therapist. Another really cool thing about this is that you can get unlimited therapy, and that means you can get as many sessions as your counselor has available. One of the things I really love that I didn't even know was a perk of this when I signed up was that there are group therapy sessions as well. You can sign up for any kinds of session that you want. For example, I did a parenting session that kind of just taught you how to talk to your toddler and things like that, and how to discipline. I've signed up for another one. It's like ways to be happy and confident in your life, and there's just like endless opportunities to learn and to better yourself. I think one of the main reasons that I chose to start doing therapy was because for 2019 I said this is the year that I'm going to take care of myself and think about me instead of just being a mom. So I really wanted to work on my mental health, because honestly I don't even have time to think about myself. Like, it's literally just the kids all day long, do some work and pass out, repeat the next day. So although I love my life, it's really, really nice to just be able to talk to a therapist about anything. Usually before my sessions I'll be like, hey, so this is what I want to talk about today. So tonight I really want to talk to her about, we talked about this in my last session too, but I have extreme anxiety about flying and going on planes and stuff. So she's kind of just been like teaching me techniques to not feel claustrophobic and things to kind of help talk you down from panic attacks, and she's really helped me with all kinds of things. We talked about my brother who passed away, just the mommy guilt, the extreme panic attacks. I'm still working on that. I am still having them. I wake up in the middle of the night with panic attacks, worrying about my kids and checking all the monitors, and I know that's common with a lot of new moms, and I mean new like as far as like newly postpartum, but I also have friends that are still like that and their kids are 3 years and over. So I just, you know, she's teaching me different techniques, and one of my favorite techniques that she taught me that I wanted to share with you is just because blank doesn't mean blank. In fact, blank. So for example, in my case, just because my kid hasn't cried in 2 hours doesn't mean they're having a medical emergency. In fact, they're sleeping because they're healthy and they're tired from having such a fun day. And that's just like a simple way to retrain your brain, and it sounds so easy, but saying that to myself has really truly helped me, because she said your brain is like a muscle just like your body parts. So you want to train your brain, you want to work that muscle to become what you need it to be. So for me, I needed that muscle to stop thinking the worst is going to happen all the time, and it's just really hard, especially still being, you know, I only had my baby 6 months ago. I just have these worries about my kids because I love them so much, and although it's normal, I'm struggling with it because it's taking away some joy out of things. So I'm going to repeat that for those of you that may need to work on this yourself. It definitely helps. Just because blank doesn't mean blank. In fact, blank. Write that down, let that help you work on it and work out those brain muscles and help retrain your brain. So again, I really recommend trying BetterHelp. It has been a game changer for me, even just to have that block of time that I know is for me and for my thoughts, and just to kind of discuss things that I've been thinking about or things I've been wanting to work on, which again, one of my main things is working on my anxiety and working on different techniques to kind of retrain my brain to stop being so anxious and just be able to enjoy life. Again, it's so easy because from the comfort of your home, it's completely confidential, and you can choose your own therapist. You choose your time, you choose if you want to video chat, if you want to talk, if you want to message. Really, really guys, make time for yourself, and if you need some therapy, don't be afraid to do it. Therapy is just another way to clear your mind and make you the best version of yourself. Again, I'll have everything linked in the description box below. Okay, so did a couple of errands, got my nails done and my eyebrows done. I feel like my eyes are so red. I have the most sensitive skin ever. And I got my baby boy. Carter, how was school today, honey? Good. Good, I missed you so much. You ready to go home and have some lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you learn at school today? Anything?
No sugar.
Huh?
No sugar.
No sugar? You're learning about healthy and unhealthy foods today, right?
Yeah.
So cute. Tanner! Oh my goodness. You guys are so cute. Romeo missed you too, Carter. So we are home. The boys are fed. The boys are now down for their nap, and I still have to get Ella to sleep and nurse her, but I'm putting some milk out on my front porch. It's got 147 ounces to a local mama in need. She's gonna come pick it up. Okay, we're gonna put Sissy to sleep now. She's really sick. You see her nose is so red. I think she's getting over it. She's still such a happy girl, but I just had to suck out her nose because the poor baby couldn't breathe. Huh. Mommy's been counting down the days so I can get some pigtails in there. Look, keep putting your head back. I'm trying to show your pretty hair. Mwah. She said, let me nurse Mommy. Okay.
I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven's end. With me tonight, I run away.
Oh, we just had the best snuggle session, but now I'm like, okay, I need to wake up, and I'm struggling. But we're playing in the playroom right now. These kids are cracking me up. The boys keep putting the Build-A-Bear hat on Ella. It fits you pretty good, but I think that's Olaf's hat. That Olaf's hat? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Your sock's coming off from wiggling so hard. Daddy's home.
What's up, everybody? I just got in from work, and best way to describe it around here is feels like March. Feels a lot like March in this house. Kids are super rambunctious, like tons of energy, dying to get outside. Tiffany is feeling like, I can just tell, like wintry blues because like being stuck in the house. Yep, I heard that. Days are long, but you know, not full of great things to do because again, can't go outside. Ella is fighting a little bit of a cold, which I'm sure Tiffany has told you about. Sorry, I'm trying to make her coffee as well. So I decided that she needs to go run to Target, get some stuff before her trip, and give me a chance to run the kids ragged a little bit. So she's gonna do that, and hopefully she will come back with some energy because she's got to put them all to bed, and I'm going to get my teeth cleaned. So it's feeling like March in here, that's for sure.
Careful! So I was praying that my pump was going to come today, and that did not happen. So here I am at Target. I hate the days when I have to like just say, hi Chris, bye Chris. Like I miss my husband, but that's what we gotta do sometimes, just have to tag team it. But now I need to go in here and find some tubing because I have only been able to use the Haka. I forgot my Freemie pump piece in the Poconos, and my Medela pump broke. So now I'm at Target and just gonna find some tubing and use my pump from like 2014 and pray that my new pump comes. Also, Ella needs binkies and we need some gluten-free bread. So that's what's on my Target list. Hopefully I don't wind up with much more than that. I'm home. I got everything I needed and then some because Target. I'm going to nurse little Miss Ella and pray that she sleeps. And again, Chris and I are tag teaming it because now he's going to his dentist appointment. Sissy, say good night. Look how sleepy my eyes are. Mwah.
We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start.
What does Tanner want to read? You want to read a cookie book? Good night, I love you, Buggy Boy. Can you give Carter, say good night, Carter, I love you. You're gonna rub his head too.
Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep your secrets there.
I love you, boys. Sweet dreams. Mommy's so proud of you, boys. I love you. All the kiddos are down, and it's just amazing to me, like how fast these days fly. But it's 6:51. I have therapy in 9 minutes, so I'm just actually, I got like tomato soup and stuff to do grilled cheese just to have an easy dinner tonight for Chris and I. He's at the dentist right now, so I'll cook that when he gets home. I was gonna cook it now and I didn't realize what time it was, So I'm just gonna have a protein shake and do my therapy. I'll let you know what she says, because I seriously feel like the whole time I was at Target, I was like walking around like in a fog because I was so anxious and panicky feeling about leaving my babies. And I talked to the other girls that are going, and they're like, you know, it's fine. And like, they're of course, you know, sad and gonna miss their kids too, but none of them have a 6-month-old that they're still nursing, and I just really struggling with it. And I'm like, what if she doesn't like breastfeed when I get back, if she only wants bottles? But I'm gonna put it in the world that that's not gonna happen, and I could cry right now just thinking about it. This is an experience of a lifetime, and I can't turn it down. She's going to continue to breastfeed. She's going to continue to breastfeed. And it's not even an option that she's not going to. So let's just put that out there in the world and stop being an emotional hot mess, because I've never left my kids this long before, or my husband, since I was 21 years old. So this is a big deal for me, and I know a lot of you are probably like, it's really not that big a deal, but to me it is, because I've never done this. I know that these days fly by, just really, I'm gonna miss them a lot, but I'm gonna enjoy it, and I know it's gonna be really, really good for me to do this, because one of the things my therapist actually said when I talked to her about like how I don't like leaving my kids for too long, like even if they get like a babysitter, it's only for a couple of hours, it's never overnight. Even when I bring them to my mother-in-law's, I pick them up as soon as I'm done doing my errands. Like, I don't leave them for long periods of time. And she was like, I actually think that you're dependent on your kids. And like, it made me think, but at the same time, it was hard to understand, because like, in a way, like, I don't know how to not be dependent on them, because I just always want to be with them because I love them so much. And I can, why did Dora the Explorer just start playing on Alexa? How creepy is that? Ew. So I just got done my therapy session, and I didn't realize I was actually on the phone with her for almost an hour. Usually my sessions are only a half an hour long, but I just didn't stop talking apparently. But it went really well. Because of who I chose as my therapist, we talk a lot about God and things like that. But when I am done our session, I feel refreshed and like grounded, and stop like going on that like, what is it called? The hamster wheel of anxiety, and be still and know. That's where I'm going. I'm going to keep repeating to myself in my head. But what's so funny is that when I'm on the phone, I don't get to talk on the phone very often. When I do, my kids are like, Mom, Mom, Mom. But when I'm on the phone, I run around my house and clean it. So there's a cleaning hack for you. Talk on the phone and you will get stuff done, because my house is like sparkling right now while I was on the phone. Chris is home from his dentist appointment, and I'm putting him to work.
That's right.
Honestly, stop. Honestly, he makes the best grilled cheese, don't you, honey?
It's all in the flip.
Even the boys, like, they're like, honey.
Got it.
They're like, can Dad make our grilled cheese? And then when I make it for them, they're like, what is this? And then we're having this soup. It's gluten-free and yummy. I feel like grilled cheese has to be done in triangles for dipping in tomato soup.
Well, is it official? Best grilled cheese maker of life?
You are.
In vlog time, that was like 10 seconds ago, but in real life time, that was like 5 hours ago. We've been up working on videos and podcasts, and Tiffany spent like an hour and a half on the phone with, what was it? United Airways.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out, you tell him, what were you trying to figure out?
I just don't understand like how I keep getting all different,
how much breast milk she could bring back with her.
yeah.
And the woman was quite confused. She was like, you're not gonna have a baby with you. Why do you need breast milk?
But I'm sorry, how many ounces? How many ounces can I bring back? Cause I'm traveling without my baby, and I'm going to be away for 5 days.
You are traveling without the baby, so why do you want to bring a breast milk on board? I don't understand. I'm confused.
To bring it back from, I'm going to London.
Your baby is in London. Where are you right now?
No. I am traveling to London, and my baby is in the US. So when I'm away in London, I'm going to be pumping for my baby to bring the milk back to her.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me double check here.
But that's why I called, because everything I read is so different. So, and even now, I just posted it on my story, and everyone's messaging me, telling me their different experiences, and every single one of those is different as well. So, I was gonna pray for the best. But from what she told me is that you can bring up to 50 pounds of breast milk in your checked bag.
It's a lot of breast milk.
But then other people are saying you can bring as much as you want as long as it's not frozen on your carry-on bag. Like, it's just, I'm already like anxious enough about possibly like messing up my supply while I'm there, since I will be breastfeeding and I'll only be pumping. So it's just like scary, the thought of having to throw my milk away. So
if you're watching this, tell her not to be anxious. It's all gonna work out, and it will.
I guess when I get there initially, I'll just ask. Like when I get to London, I can ask.
Excuse me, British people. How much breast milk can I bring home with me?
Well, you know, it's just, I don't want to have that worry on my mind. I'd rather just like know.
Yeah.
Which is why I spent an hour and a half on the phone
You
to find out.
may not get a definitive answer until you are there and through. And
but I just feel like that's not fair.
Even if you get one answer, you might get to the gate and they may tell you something completely different. So.
I just feel like it's not fair. Like, this isn't like I'm trying to smuggle drugs and trying to bring back breast milk for my baby. You know?
Yep.
It's not cool.
It's not, but
You would think that it's 2019 and this stuff would be like regulated and fair. She's like, yeah, I remember at first she was like, yeah, you can bring back 3 bottles. And I'm like, 3? Like, that's not going to work for me.
I think she said like 3 2-ounce bottles or something. That's
yeah,
crazy.
and I was like, no.
I'm with you. I would hate to waste all that milk.
Useless.
But anyway, useless nipples.
Yes, it's your nickname.
We finally got up our second podcast, so make sure you go check that out. Tiffany's going to remember to link that in the description box, but it's on Podbean. And we have a lot of fun doing those.
I can't even see the clock because I'm so tired. Like, my eyes are so blurry. What time is it?
11:33.
Oh my gosh, I need to go to sleep.
We're going to go to bed now because tomorrow is a big day. Tiffany has to get ready and packed and leave for London.
It's crazy. I can't believe I didn't pack yet. It was really on my list of things to do, but
We're going to miss you.
time got away from me. I already miss you guys, but you guys are going to have lots of time together.
I'm just going to watch all of your YouTube videos.
How about I just FaceTime you for the whole time I'm there and just keep me up on FaceTime?
Yeah, I'll watch your videos.
Which one are you going to watch?
All of them. The early ones. The throwbacks.
I'm not that old. I haven't even been doing it for 2 years yet.
We're getting exhausted, so we better go to sleep. I already hear the kids starting to...
The second
Rustle
we close
around,
our
so-
eyes, we'll wake up because that's how it works.
Maybe I'll keep the camera close by.
That's how it
I'll
works
show you
in the
what time
Beastons
the
household.
first child is in our bed.
Oh, they're coughing because they have like a little cold, so that keeps waking them up.
We hope you enjoyed this vlog, and don't forget to subscribe to my beauty
You're sweet, honey.
and give this video thumbs up.
You're so strange.
I know.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching our weirdo vlog.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul.